What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. I'm very excited about today because we're checking out two B-sides from BTS, and one of those B-sides is actually a song that I've been meaning to check out for the longest time. On Patreon, we react to Run BTS. We're at episode 147, I believe, already. And one of the last episodes that I checked out, there was a quiz. That was, BTS was supposed to decide what ARMY voted for, and one of the answers to a question that was, what song do ARMY want BTS to perform live, what B-side or something like that. The song that was chosen by ARMY was Louder Than Bombs, and it surprised the hell out of BTS. And that was kind of like the nail in the coffin for me to be like, okay, we need to check this song out. It's been mentioned a bunch of times, so let's finally get into it. And before we do that, there's another B-side that I wanted to check out that actually has an insane amount of views as well. And there's apparently a couple of versions, and I went with the full-length edition of House of Cards by Jin, Jimin, Jungkook, and V. So it's a bit of a unit song this time, and then we'll check out a full BTS song. So without further ado, we're starting off with House of Cards. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, I like the structure. Damn. Very romantic. Whoa. Oh, the harmony is beautiful. Whoa. I love that part. I love the ad-lib so much. Wait, let's take it back. This is so beautiful. This is one of their most sensual songs. Ooh. I'm calm, baby. I'm just a little bit more ow, 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 so the immature part of me really wants to say something naughty, but I'm going to calm down, baby, and wait just a little bit more. Damn.
So bad. So bad.
Oh, oh. Jeez. God damn. Holy shit. That was definitely not what I expected. Because House of Cards, I mean, the only thing that kind of like I could think of is like what was it, the HBO series, or was it the Netflix series? You know, and that's pretty much it. But holy shit, the way this song fits like a very romantic movie, and parts of it, honestly, there's, you know, some potential for like something a little bit more rated R kind of stuff happening in the said movie that I'm imagining, with some of the lyrics and like the sensuality just in general of the entire instrumental. The ad-libs, the back and forths were amazing. This is like some of their finest vocals that I've heard from all four of these gentlemen, honestly. And we've heard a lot. We literally just checked out Jin's whole freaking album, Echo. Honestly, the song almost feels like a bit of a revelation in some way. Like, I love that back in 2016 they kind of like went into a song that delves more into a sensual side. It's definitely a very romantic song that kind of like expresses a lot of like frustration and a lot of desires, intimate ones obviously, of almost like pleading with a partner to stay with them. And going through online, it seems like, you know, this song is kind of like considered by Army as like the dirty song, and not because it's like a bad song in terms of like vulgarity or anything, but just it's dirty because it's more suggestive. Like, that's basically it. And there's definitely that, especially that bridge with Jimin, Baby, Come Down, and then the vocal climax, you know, the escalation and everything. That was very central. That was quite a bit suggestive, and that was very raw. But at the same time, this song is as raw as it is, as suggestive as it is vulnerable. Like, I love that they kind of like went all out with a sound that sounds like something out of if 50 Shades of Grey was a good movie. You know, it sounds like something that explores a relationship where, you know, it's not kind of meant to be, and you literally, verse 1 is like act 1, where we're already in the middle of the relationship and we know that this shit is rocky as fucking ice, because it says, again, it's unstable, again, it's dangerous, so bad it's getting harder to endure, to withstand it, so hard, no, we can't. It's like, we need to cut this off, but I cannot. We wouldn't stop, even if the end is in sight, even if we'll collapse like fools, even if it's a vain dream, just a little bit longer, let's stay like this. Honestly, in a very funny way, it gave me vibes of like, if Jaime and Cersei from Game of Thrones weren't relatives, who were a couple, and they were literally crushed by the building at the end of season 8, that's the relationship. Like, as long as we're together for like this moment, well, I don't remember if they were hugging, I don't remember the whole shit show that was season 8 of Game of Thrones, but like, that whole vibe kind of reminds me of that. Like, that's kind of like the metaphor. Even if it all fucking collapses, as long as we can stay any moment together, it means more than anything. Maybe I went a little bit dark because they're not quite, you know, about to die for their love, but at the same time, they also express the fact that without you, I don't really want to live. All I want to see in front of my eyes is you. And if it's not you, then it's pitch fucking black. I say like it's a habit that we won't work out in the end. Even so, I keep hoping as long as I'm with you in the end as well, I am okay. It's like the realization has become a habit. And I know that this will lead to nothing but heartbreak. And I've said it so many times, but sometimes the heart trumps the mind, and the mind tells you to fuck off, but the heart tells you to stay the fuck in. So that's kind of like the representation. That's why it's a house of cards that is so easily collapsible. More precarious, more dangerous. It's harder to endure, harder to support, and it collapses again. We keep on trying to build this house of cards, but in the end, it just keeps on getting wrecked no matter what. And then the ending, they're singing the chorus again, almost like it's almost like at some point, like if you continue to do the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, you're the one who has a bit of a problem with reality. But I don't care about reality because I keep on dreaming of being with you, and it doesn't matter how far the house collapses or whatever happens in my life, because if you're not in it, I don't give a shit about my own life. So this song is as dark as it is kind of like mildly suggestive as well, like the whole climax vocal part, the bridge with Jimin. It's not just, you know, suggestive, which is kind of, you know, it's funny to say that because I'm immature, but at the same time, like the climax, it's almost like trying to climb into that house, or trying to get into the house, or as the house collapses, as long as we can grab each other's hand or something, like before it collapses, as long as I can have a moment with you, everything is going to be worth it. And the tone of all of their vocals in this one, it is so incredibly like sensual, almost like seducing, and it's almost like, again, they're kind of like pleading in a way that they're trying to not just plead desperately, but also just trying to convince you and talk you into staying, basically. And it doesn't matter, you know, how many times we almost broke up, as long as I am here with you, everything is going to be okay. So like the tonality of their vocals makes a lot of sense as well with how ultra sensual the song is, and it all kind of like drives that point of like desperation in a way, like my life without you is nothing. So this song is as sensual as it is desperate, and kind of like trying to maintain a very fragile relationship, as fragile as a house of cards, basically. Whoa. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Jesus. Oh, that is epic. Oh, the production is beautiful. The break. Holy fuck. Let's take it back. I want to listen to this chorus again. I want to listen to the whole song again, because like the transition from Jungkook to V to Jimin, like and Jin, like amazing shit already. Holy fuck. Like this song is already wild. So mysterious, like the shadow, as the lyrics say. They sound like Dune characters, super mysterious and mystical. Jesus. Oh, the acapella and then the break back. Oh, holy shit. That's insane. Ooh.
Louder than bounce, yeah. Always tell you, 어둠은 말해, 어디라도 있단 게 두려워 말해. 어떤 밤이 날 삼켜도 나 포기하지 않아. No, we are fine, we're shy. 함께 느껴 슬픔과 고통 우연하게 절대 아니야. Yeah, we pick this game. Louder than bounce, I say.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh. Oh, I love the switch up too. The final chorus is different. Holy shit, that was incredible. That is automatically top 10 songs from BTS that I've checked out. I love the switch up. The final chorus actually says louder than bombs I sing, whereas up until the final chorus, it was louder than bombs I break, to signify I was suffering because of the torment that everyone else is going through, and now louder than bombs I sing, I will be the light at the end of your tunnel. Where you cannot see the darkness, I will be that light that you will see to be able to escape. So it's like BTS takes on the vessel to, you know, take on the suffering of anyone who feels down, you know, ARMY for example, and just transfer your pain onto them. I love that switch up. It was so beautiful because instead of expressing the frustration and how painful it is and how loud the break and the torment is, I will sing louder so you will be able to forget about the pain that you're experiencing. Looking up online, there's actually a bit of an article that also kind of like talks about the meaning of the song. That in a world overflowing with self-absorption and exhaustion, this empathy and sympathy is a ray of light, meaning like the song. The self-absorption part is actually kind of interesting with how it fits with Yoongi's lyrics, because he says, they say the pain I own is hypocrisy. No matter what I do, I roll in filth. It's not us, okay, who's going to do it? It's almost as if, like, no matter what BTS does, good or bad, they're being called out and criticized and basically twisted into a situation where people turn them into hypocrites. And the lines, if it's not us, okay, who's going to do it? If we're not going to do it, then who else is going to? So we're going to take on that burden, which is why we're no longer going to focus on those people that call us hypocrites or criticize us or twist every single thing that we do, but we're just going to rise above it because the fight of our fans is more important than our own fight. So instead of breaking louder than bombs, we are singing louder than bombs. There's also lyrics in the very beginning in terms of like the shadow that is almost like sneaking up past the cheers. Now it has become too clear the unfamiliar shadows in those shouts and cheers. It's almost as if, like, if this was a music video, which, holy shit, this could be an amazing one. Imagine BTS in a live concert. You focus on Jungkook, who's delivering that line, and it goes from him singing to his POV, zooming in on like a specific fan who's cheering, but he has tears in his eyes, and then it goes into like a vision or like a thought inside of his own mind where he is actually depressed and absorbed by darkness, and the only thing that cheers him on is being in that BTS concert. And Jungkook is almost like a supernatural being that sees past the facade that he's trying to be happy just because he's there. But the second he goes back home, he's going to be depressed and, you know, filled with negative and very bad thoughts. Like, that could be an amazing dark visual masterpiece, in my opinion. Please, somebody. No? Okay. Anyway, so it's like they are seeing the pain through the cheers of their fans. The pain that poured down the facial expressions you made since the time I realized that it's not what it meant. Louder than bombs, I break. And they also say, don't you give up on your life. Here I stay, pray, just for better days. BTS definitely, you know, we've checked out some of their very first music videos that had like very metaphorical, philosophical kind of like symbolisms that kind of look like, you know, V kind of killing his stepdad or who it was, which was essentially like a metaphor, but there's definitely lots of metaphors that kind of like deal with some really dark shit that BTS has gone with throughout their careers and their music videos just in general. Actually, a perfect representation of that is like way in the future, in the current present, the last collaboration that Namjoon had with Tableau of Epic High with Stop the Rain. One of the lyrics was Namjoon saying, I thought that I was going to join the 27 Club, in terms of like some of the famous people like Kurt Cobain and Amy Winehouse and some of the other like these musicians and celebrities that went away to a different world and basically self-deleted. Like, these guys have been through it and they continue to go through it, but for this song they decided to put their own shit back basically and focus on those people that have supported them from the very beginning of their careers. And then like the lyrics, I promise to you and myself, no matter what kind of wave strikes, we will endlessly sing towards you, louder than bombs I sing. You know, so no matter how bad the hard ache and how much darkness you will go through, we promise to be that light at the end of the tunnel for you. And it's almost like you will forever complete us. This was definitely top 10 songs from BTS, maybe top 5. At the moment it's top 10 because it's just a first impression, but the vocalization, the break, the harmony, the fact that it breaks and it's just the a cappella, it's just their vocals, and it's almost like their voices are louder than the music, so they drown everything out, including that, so you only focus on my voice to be the guide at the end of that tunnel for you. I thought that was amazing. The production on the song was absolutely insane, and I would also say that this is probably one of their most like vocally demanding songs and vocally impressive songs, and like the perfect blend of a cinematic instrumental with some amazing production and some incredibly demanding vocals, low, high, the rapping. It felt like a mystical movie of like BTS kind of like dressed as like maybe Dune characters or something, kind of like in the shadows, seeing what's beneath your dark thoughts as you cheer on to BTS, but in reality your mind is kind of like, ah shit, I don't know if I'm going to make it for today after I'm done with this concert. Like, this was the peak of my entire month or week or year, and now I have to go back to my real life. And it's like BTS kind of like sees past that and is like guiding you towards like a better tomorrow or something like that. Like, this was an absolutely incredible song. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did and you want us to check out more B-sides from BTS, please let me know in the comment section which ones those are. I do believe that next time we check out BTS, I'll go back to like the quote-unquote regular order. So there's some songs like Life Goes On and Film Out that I noticed that could be fun to react to. Again, obviously there's other songs like Stay Gold and My Universe with Coldplay that unfortunately I already listened to on my own time by accident, but it just popped up on either the TV or like the radio, so apologies for not being able to give you a reaction for that. But if you enjoyed this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check out some of my other BTS reactions, and if you want more, check out the link in the description for the exclusive reactions on Patreon. There's a full list of all of the content that is available. You do not have to sign up, but if you're interested just to check out some of what is available, BTS content, K-dramas, survivor shows, variety shows, and more, consider checking it out. And if you want to see some of that, then obviously you'd have to subscribe, and by doing so you would be basically supporting the production of these videos here on YouTube. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. Be well and safe wherever you are. See ya.